Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Failer and I am a sophomore here at the University of Minnesota. If you want to know who I really am, I'll let you in on some things that have really shaped me into the person that I am today. When I was 3, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. She went through multiple surgeries, radiation, and chemotherapy. Just when she thought she was cancer-free, it came back. And it came back even more aggressive than before. It attacked every part of her. The doctors tried, but the cancer won. She died just before Christmas when I was 5 years old. Because of what I went through, I was always a little different from the rest of my friends. The term mom was not really a part of my vocabulary. It has always been tough, as every little girl needs her mom. What is toughest for me now is all of the things I did not get to experience with her. She did not get to help me pick out my prom dress, watch me give my valedictory speech, and she won't be there to see me walk down the aisle. This is what gets to me most now, but I know she is always watching over me, celebrating my accomplishments with me, and consoling me in my darker times. I am always striving to do things that I think would make her proud of me, and I think I have done all right so far. Fortunately, I have not gone through life without any sort of mother. When I was 10, my dad married my stepmom, Sue. Although no one could replace my mom, Sue did the best she could to be the motherly figure I needed. She has always been there for me when I needed her, and I can't imagine what my life would have been like without her. From a very young age, there was a lot expected of me. I always had a list of chores when I came home from school, and was always responsible for paying for pretty much everything. I had a job all 4 years of high school. Because of this, I learned early on the importance of being responsible and independent. I do not really rely on others for much, and take pride in being able to take care of myself. My parents always made sure they instilled in me a very strong work ethic. I have always known that I will never get anything that I do not work for, and this has carried through into every aspect of my life. I grew up in the small town of Kindred, North Dakota. Everyone knows everyone, which can be a blessing and a curse. Drama may spread quickly, but when tragedy happens, it is amazing to see the way a small community comes together to comfort those who need it. I went to the same school my entire life, so the people in my grade were really like another family. With only 45 other classmates, it was impossible to not know each other well. We always joked that we were one big, happily dysfunctional family. We always had each other's backs and knew we could count on each other. Like all families, of course we fought, but at the end of the day, we would not have wanted to graduate with anyone else. I always knew that my best friend William would be there as a shoulder to cry on, or that my great friend Brittany would be able to make me laugh when I needed it most. Being from such a small school really taught me how important it is to have community. With a strong support system, you can get through pretty much anything. I also think this is the reason that I am fine with having just a few friends. I am not the person that likes to have a million friends and know everyone. As long as I have my few good friends that I know will be there for me, I am content. I have also had the opportunity to do a little traveling. Although I have so many more places on my list, I am thankful to have experienced what I have so far. Traveling is the best way to throw yourself into a new culture and learn something about yourself. I think it's even greater when you can experience these new and exciting places with the people that mean the most to you. On a trip to Hawaii my sophomore year, I definitely let out my more adventurous side. I went parasailing, and I even decided to go swimming with the sharks. This was one of the most terrifying and thrilling experiences of my life. I still remember very clearly standing on the side of the boat and staring at the cage surrounded by sharks. I was terrified. Once I got in, though, it was the most serene and wonderful thing I could imagine. I actually had to keep myself from reaching out and touching the sharks. It really helped me realize just how great of things can come from conquering my fears. Stepping out of my comfort zone and taking risks is something I am always trying to push myself to do. When it came time to decide what college I wanted to attend, I really struggled. Most of my friends stayed close to home and went somewhere in North Dakota. Nobody really went to any big schools. I was contemplating between the University of Minnesota in the Twin Cities and a small private college near my hometown. Was I going to go for the more comfortable choice, or was I going to push myself and become a part of the Carlson School of Management? After many tears and unhelpful conversations with friends doing their best to help, I decided to take the risk and become a gopher. I knew it was going to be a challenge, and I was going to miss everyone from home, but I also knew that I would have so many regrets if I did not pursue my dreams. I have always been one to push myself to be the best that I can be, and this was the best way to do that. I have realized since coming here it was the best decision I could have made. I know I chose the right school. I'm getting the best education, and I have met the greatest people that I know will be by my side on my wedding day. I hope you all now have a little more idea of who I am as a person, and thanks for watching.